guys, welcome to another video. We are back at the Nürburgring Nordschleife today. I'm not driving with the M3, we've been driving a couple of other cars. I just drove the GT4 MR, and today we're here to look at this red Supra, which is a development car from Speed Engineering, and this is Zoki from Speed Engineering. Say hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi. So basically we met together today because I want to take a look at your Supra, which is the development car from Speed Engineering.
Yes.
Maybe briefly in a couple of sentences, what does Speed Engineering do?
Speed Engineering is basically an engineering office. We are doing, as you just mentioned, development for various motorsport parts and for every type of brand. So in this case, this is one of our development cars, the Supra, but we're also doing lots of BMW stuff and all that other things. Yeah. Like for example the aerodynamic parts with the hanging wing, seat mount kits, brake cooling kits and all that stuff. We're not only engineering it, and we also try to test everything.
Nice.
As you can see in this car, like there are some wiring everywhere.
Yeah. So maybe let's briefly go through the Supra. Let's start with the exterior stuff, the aero stuff. What's going on there?
It's just the wing, to be honest.
Okay.
The extra aero is just the hanging wing. This is we've tested this on the racetrack, and it works quite well. But it works so well that we need a splitter now.
Okay, to compensate.
Yeah. The next step will be a splitter, then a diffuser, and what we also have. I mean, we haven't done quite a lot for this car, to be honest, because it's quite new for us. But the standards like seat mount kits, brake cooling kits, air ducts for the hood. Yeah,
that's something you're developing right now on the hoods?
Which you will test for us.
We do the first laps together now.
Yeah.
It's the Supra GR, the 4-cylinder, right?
Correct.
What have you done to the engine?
Just the stage 1. So it has now around about 320 horsepower. The rest is stock, no upgrade turbocharger, nothing else. And the idea behind that was just because it's lighter.
Yeah.
We want to have the lighter base and to bring it up to 400 horsepower. So that could be a good combination. It could work quite well. This is our idea.
What suspension do you have in it?
KW Club Sport V3.
Have you modified it or done stuff to it, or is it out of the box?
Just our setup out of the box. As mentioned, haven't driven it a lot, and I'm very curious about what you say, because I think you are the more experienced driver than me.
We'll see. I've maybe done a few laps.
I'm quite sure.
And suspension components, so I know those are also things you produce and you develop. What have you done to that on this car?
Correct. We have some uniball bearings, aluminum bearings on the rear and on the front, and also for the differential. And that's what we already have changed, because the OEM ones, they are just way too soft.
Yeah, they're rubber bushings.
That's one of the first things you really have to do.
Yeah, and eventually you want to take this car to a full track car, right? With a welded cage, gutted interior.
Not only eventually, it will definitely happen.
That's happening.
The cage is already ordered, so we will get rid of the whole interior.
Nice.
And we try to build this car as a GT4 street legal car.
Nice. Okay, I'm super curious to see that. I'm glad I get to drive it in this in-between development stage. I would say enough talking. Let's go out and track and see what it feels like.
Perfect.
Sweet. One thing, Zoki, I noticed we forgot to talk about tires and brakes.
Yeah.
You're running Yokohama tires?
AO52. Working quite well. Brake is stock, 4-piston fixed caliper. Works pretty well with endless brake pads.
And fluids, brake fluid upgraded?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Nice. It says 4-piston or 6-piston?
4.
Yeah, I typically hate sports settings because they do this fake heavy steering. And the fake throttle and the fake noise.
Now everything is off.
Perfect. That's okay for you?
Yeah, if it's okay for you, it's okay for me.
Yeah, preferably, yeah. So we'll do one lap to warm up.
Yeah.
Check the tire pressure, probably let some air out.
Yeah. Get some feeling for the car.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think you won't be that impressed, to be honest. And I don't know if you mentioned it. Did we mention that it's just a 2-liter?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, well, enjoy.
Alright. I can immediately hear the diff.
Yeah. No worries.
Waschflüssigkeit, ja.
No worries.
Okay, feels very direct. Brakes have a nice bite. Change of direction is super direct, I like that. Not bad. Change of direction is super quick. It's really impressive. The turn in. Holy shit. This thing works, holy shit. How much power again? 320?
Yeah.
It's not little, it's quick. Because I've driven a 6-cylinder,
Yeah.
and when I heard the 4-cylinder, I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's what everyone says.
it's not slow enough. Like I'm only doing 70% or so now because I don't know the car yet,
Yeah.
but it's very, very confidence inspiring.
Okay, for me it feels like more than 70, but okay.
Super stable. It's flat out. Flat out has a lot of grip. The car's not once going away. I could maybe try and push it, but I don't want to.
Yeah. And that's what I meant, but it's maybe a little bit too boring for you.
I don't think so. I mean, that's a positive thing because it works.
Yeah.
It's flat out from apex flat out, and there's no like that's pretty incredible. I think that's the spoiler working as well.
Yeah, it does its job.
This is not boring at all, buddy. I'm really amazed at how stable the car is, honestly. I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be playing around a lot more.
I would like to say more, but for me now it's just a mix of being scared and impressed. So I will say afterwards maybe something.
That's okay.
But we're always trying to build the cars to be a little bit more neutral,
Yeah.
to be drivable.
Also Bergweg, it's not slow.
hot right now, but
I'm not feeling it yet.
not too hot. But the pressure should be quite high.
Yeah.
Now, but,
And surprisingly little to no rubbing so far.
I agree.
First of all, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I feel like my first impression is the wing really fucking works. Because normally when I'm pushing like this and throwing the car and I expect the rear to come out sometimes, there was none of that. But at the same time, I have this turn in almost like it's a front wheel drive car. Like you have a light engine, the lack of weight in the front, the 80 kilos less from the 4-cylinder opposed to the 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
This thing is fucking fast, man.
Thanks a lot. And thanks for this experience. You're a really good driver.
Thank you.
I had the idea that you are good because I know your videos, but this is now new to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we check tire pressure and do another?
We will check the tire pressure, and the next lap you can do by yourself.
You don't want to come?
No.
Okay, we will
I'm
do
fine.
another lap.
Enjoy it.
Thank you,
but,
Zoki.
Yeah,
I
you're always
appreciate
welcome.
it.